welcome back to my channel. So, hello again everybody, welcome back to the channel. I've been away for a few months. This is the reason why. This is Olivia. She came a couple of weeks early, but that was kind of half expected, so that wasn't too bad. I had a very positive birth. I'm not going to do one of those birth story videos or anything like that, but yeah, she's 6 weeks old, well just over 6 weeks old now, and she's perfect. We're so in love, and yeah, quite an easy baby, I would say, and that's why I'm back vlogging already, basically, and yeah, lots to catch up on. So yeah, what have I been doing the last few months? Well, I had a baby and I've also bought myself a proper camera to do videos with. Now I'm on maternity leave. I have more time on my hands, and yeah, so I thought I can buy myself a camera and really throw myself into YouTube, you know, something for me to do. And the content of the channel is really not going to change. I was deliberating whether I should change it to like about minimalism, money, and then motherhood, but to be honest, I don't really think, I mean, obviously she'll be in videos kind of like this, but the channel's not really about being a mum. It's still going to be about minimalism, my life as a minimalist, and I've got some like a mini series planned of like sort of my how to when it comes to being a minimalist and simplifying your life. I'm also planning to do Vlogmas this year, so that will be fun. And yeah, I know it's pretty early in the year to be mentioning Vlogmas, but yeah, as I say, I've got time on my hands, so I've been planning things out, as well as having a baby. The dog's been doing very well. He's unsure about Olivia, in the fact that he just runs away, doesn't really want to be around her, which is kind of good because I don't want him to be unsure and then, you know, not like her. Sorry, mum duty's call. Anyway, yes, the dog's been adjusting, but he just really kind of wants to ignore her, which is really good. And other things that have been happening, all happened in the sort of same week, which was 2 weeks ago, where the car broke down when we had just finished our big food shop, and had to wait in the Tesco car park for 2 hours just for the recovery man to turn up and fix the car within 30 seconds. So yeah, that made us feel a bit silly, but to be fair, we don't know anything about cars, so we wouldn't have been able to fix it even if we did look at like the engine ourselves. Then I got a slow puncture from a screw, so I had to replace a wheel on the car, and then the guttering fell off the house, only a little bit, thank goodness, but we've had a lot of rain in England the last week or so, so we had to get that fixed pretty quick before all the storms hit, but all in all anyways, sorry, the doorbell went then as well. So yes, we have lots of exciting things coming up. Oh yeah, we had the hen party, that went really well. I'll put some clips of the garden and some of the decorations that we did. But that went really, really well. I was so pleased at how it turned out, and the bride was very, very pleased, so that was really great. The house and garden looked really nice. Makes me want to have even more parties here now. And we've got the wedding coming up, so I'll be taking you along for that. Or, well, sort of, you know, travelling like a minimalist, and like a little miniature vlog of being in France. Hopefully Olivia and Scott will be coming with me. Depends on if Olivia gets her passport in time. That's been, yeah, that's just being processed, so hopefully she'll have our passport. But yeah, I've just been looking after her, looking after the dog, looking after myself, and yeah, doing some gardening here and there, keeping on top of the housework. And I'm gonna have a video coming up about this, but if you're not a minimalist, I mean, you're a better person than me, because, you know, I don't think I would be able to cope looking after a baby, looking after the dog, looking after myself, looking after the house, looking after the garden, and finding time to, you know, see family and friends and make time for my own hobbies if I also had a lot of clutter and, you know, physical and mental clutter. You know, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So yeah, you know, you always hear, you know, can you be minimalist with kids? I don't see how people who are not minimalists cope. So yeah, I definitely feel like that's been, having the simplified life has just been so helpful in these first 6 weeks. But actually, talking about simplifying, I did a lot of decluttering before Olivia was born, and I've been doing some decluttering already in the 6 weeks that she's been here. Yeah, I've got nothing really else to catch you up on, so I'm going to take you along, and we're actually going to declutter the things that I've decluttered, and take them all to Emmaus, which is like a big charity and donation place that's, I mean, it's not exactly near where I live, but it's a place where you sort of can go and take everything, and they just take everything. So, you know, I don't have to like faff about with taking clothes to this shop and glasses to another charity shop, and then, you know, I can just I say dump it all with them, but give it all to them. So yeah, good to be back. I hope you're all doing really well, and yeah, I am going to be putting 2 videos out every week from now to the end of the year, and yeah, I'm looking forward to having some time to actually really dedicate to my channel and to YouTube, and I hope you will come for the ride for the rest of the year. So yeah. So let's go declutter some decluttered stuff. So I was going to show you my decluttering pile, but I might have to do that a little bit later on, as you can see we're a bit stuck. I think we'll go have a nap and then carry on this afternoon. Hello, Mr. Reuben. You good boy. Okay, so isn't there now the next day? Not gonna lie. I've got Olivia just here asleep, but ready to actually get rid of all this stuff that I have decluttered. So let me just spin you round because I've got some things to show you. So this is a box of stuff I've decluttered since Olivia has been born. It's mostly baby things that I haven't reached for, and she has so much, and I will be doing a full nursery tour. But yeah, most of this is Olivia's
baby clothes that we're not gonna ever use, even if we have another baby. A few things of mine. So this is a top that I had, and obviously after being pregnant I didn't wear a lot of my clothes, so I just left them in the cupboards. And now I'm not pregnant, and I've actually lost weight, which is great. Yeah, a few of my tops, you know, don't fit, or they're not my style. So as I've been getting back into my normal wardrobe, I've been putting them, if I don't like them or they don't fit, I've been putting them in here. And a couple of other things in here are a few books that I haven't, I used as a laptop stand when I was working, but now I'm not working because I'm on maternity leave. I'm going to get rid of them and then find an alternative solution when I go back to work. And then this is a essential oil diffuser, which I haven't used for ages because I've just come to the realisation and the acceptance that I like candles. So I'm just going to have candles rather than a oil diffuser. So yeah, so this is was a gift, the nappy bin. But yeah, the whole box is full now, so that's one box of things to go to the charity shop. So now I'm downstairs, and these are the other things I've decluttered since I did that big house declutter earlier in the year. One of them is this Tommy Tippy bottle warmer, which doesn't actually work. So it's not going to go to the charity shop, it's going to go to the recycling centre because it's electronic and it doesn't work. But yeah, a load of old rubbish really. It came free with this steriliser, which does work perfectly, but yeah, there's that. These 3 wine glasses, because we got new ones from Scott's nan, who, yeah, unfortunately Scott's nan passed away early in the year, so the family's doing, you know, like the house clearance and sorting all the stuff out. So we needed, well, I liked the wine glasses and champagne glasses, so, and we didn't have enough. Actually, well, we only had 3, so, you know, that's not really 3 wine glasses and 3 champagne glasses. So when we have all of our family round at Christmas time, yeah, there's not enough, and I have to ask people to bring some. So I got 6 wine and champagne glasses. So that's why I'm getting rid of those wine glasses. And then I'm getting rid of this jar. We've had this for ages. Scott's auntie gave this to us when we moved into our first rented house together, which was about 6 years ago. And I wanted to get rid of it when we moved from the rented house to this house, but Scott said, no, we'll use it. And anyways, 2.5 years later, we still don't use it, so I'm getting rid of it because it takes up a lot of space in our pantry cupboard, and yeah, we don't use it. And I've given him an opportunity to save it, I've given him the opportunity to use it, but now he's admitted defeat and admitted, yes, okay, we don't actually use this and it's taking up a lot of space. So to the charity shop it goes. And now I need to show you sort of my dirty little secret, I suppose. Right, so I'm going to go to the garage. Hello, Mr. Reuben. The garden's looking a lot greener this morning because it actually rained last night. So, this is the garage. This is the secret. The huge pile of literal rubble and junk, which we need to hire a skip for, basically. But yeah, some minimalist, hey? But to be fair, I mean, it is all rubbish, so it will all be disposed of. But the things that we're interested in today are these 2 boxes, actually 3 boxes, that box there. A few other things here and here. And then also all these things over here. These are all things to go to the charity shop. They're all bits that we were going to sell if we did a car boot sale, but we never did. We never did the car boot sale, and the reality is now we have her here taking 12 hours out of our day to stand in a field selling stuff which will only get us about maybe even £40 profit. You know, I'm not going to put her in, you know, take her outside in, well, I know it's supposed to be summer, but here in the UK it's almost autumn really. I mean, it's not, I mean, I'm in a jumper and it's August next week, and well, it will be August when this video goes out. I mean, maybe that it will, the weather will get better, but yeah, I mean, we're not gonna, the reality is we're not gonna go to the car boot sale, so all this stuff, yeah, maybe we might get £40, but when you think about how much time it will take, like 12 hours, to only get £40 for 12 hours of sort of work, in a sense, not worth it. So I'm just going to get rid of it and try and clear this garage a bit, because it annoys me every time I come in here, and also yeah, it's starting to get quite cluttered, and we need to hire a skip and get all these things out, and you know, it's better for all these things to be in the charity shop, actually being used by and sold for good purpose and used by other people, than sitting here in this garage getting cobwebs and just sitting here being forgotten. So I'm going to start loading everything into the car, and then we'll head off to Emmaus. I might go have a look around, just see what there is and bring you along. But yeah, that's the plan for today. Right, so this is the final pile. I know 100% this is like I did a clickbait type title for this video, but for a minimalist, you know, this is a lot of stuff to have in the house still, but I did declutter and then just didn't actually get rid of it. But most of this stuff here, you know, this is stuff I decluttered at the beginning of the year, but then most of the stuff in this box, and obviously everything in that box, those are the things I decluttered as I went along. And that's kind of how I work really. I sort of do big declutters where I just go through everything with a fine-tooth comb and I'm really, really ruthless. And then I'll have a box somewhere in the house and I will just declutter as I go along as well. So I sort of do a bit of both of those systems, but yeah, if you're sort of, I think that's the thing, you just sort of do the same with the baby, you know, you do what works for you, what you find best, and I find doing massive declutters and then doing decluttering as I live both quite, you know, useful, helpful ways to just make sure that we're not keeping clutter. So yeah, anyways, I better stop yapping and actually get this stuff in the car and actually get it off to the charity shop, because it closes at, well, you can't stop, you can only do donations from 10:30 to 1:30 and it's 10:20 now. So by the time I've got this all in the car, got her, you know, nappy changed, got her in the car, it will be 11:30 and I better get moving, because it takes about 45 minutes to get there. So yeah.
went back home, dropped all the stuff off at Emmaus. I didn't actually go in the end because by the time I got there, I realised sort of there's nothing actually that I really want or need for the house. And I'd rather save my money now and go to the garden centre next month. So I didn't go in the end. The only thing they didn't really take was the DVDs. They don't accept any DVDs. But so they're essentially worthless now because, I mean, I don't remember the last time I bought a DVD or the last time I used a DVD. So we'll have to do a trip to the recycling centre to get rid of those. But yeah, glad to have got rid of all of that stuff. When I opened the boot, the guys that were help people take the donation out of the car were like, "Oh wow, a boot full," and I was like, yes. So yeah, exposed my secret to YouTube. But now I actually have decluttered the things I've decluttered from the house. So yeah, that's really good, freeing up some space. Now we just need to sort out the rest of that garage. But yeah, thanks for coming along with me to get rid of that stuff and have a catch up. As I say, I've got loads more videos coming, so I'll be picking up the camera basically every day, but obviously videos won't be coming out every day. But yeah, I plan to do a lot more filming. So now I've got my snazzy new camera. Actually, I should tell you what I've got a Powershot V10, Canon Powershot V10. So nice and compact. Hopefully the video and sound quality is okay. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
You're so cute and fluffy. Hey you.